When you get this cold weather like this, it's hard to work, and the guys get cold quick.
Thomaston Fire Chief Glenn Clark says the fire that consumed Patti's Place Diner consumed multiple other nearby businesses, and it all started at 10 p.m. Tuesday night. And so you guys have been working nonstop?
Nonstop.
Stretching into late Wednesday morning because of the brutal cold.
Well, when it's 0 degrees, it just frees up the pump panels, sometimes the lines. I mean, we got a line right here on the ground. It's just a solid mass of ice.
Chief Clark says around 6 or 7 engines responded to the fire, as well as excavators to demolish the burnt remains. But to the Thomaston community, Patti's Place in particular meant something more.
We actually live around the corner, so we could see the smoke from our front porch.
Thomaston mother Ashley Boulay and her daughter Sharon both frequented Patti's.
Devastating for the town itself, just because Patti's is a staple here, born and raised. So
I have a couple of friends that have worked here. One worked yesterday. It's big impact on all of us. Super sweet, super nice.
And now they hope that Patti's can find a way to rebuild.
It's definitely going to be fundraising, rallying around everyone just coming together and trying to rebuild it as quickly as possible.
We are most known or very known for our bells, and that's one way of fundraising. But this is a different program. This is what we call holiday meals. And what it is, it's for seniors, shut-ins 55 and older. They sign up ahead of time, and they are provided a meal.
How you doing? What's your name? I'm Jared. How you doing?
This is the Army behind our Army, the Salvation Army, that have taken time out of their Christmas time.
Thank you. I have my family here, and it's a great tradition that we like to do every year. It's just a great time, and to be able to come do something good for other people, we just know that, yeah, we want to come back and do this again. We're going to be delivering meals tomorrow, so hopefully you'll get to go spread some cheer then too.
13.
We just love to help people. I mean, Christmas is a day to celebrate. You know, we open up our gifts and like hang out with each other, and I'm just like, we were just saying, like, why don't we go out and do something good for the community? I love to see all these people here. Like, this like really warms my heart, and like I will keep doing this forever.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe.
When you're older, like you only have so many people left in your life, and so it's nice just to show that people care about you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
950. I think that's amazing when you think it's, what, 50 shy then of 1,000? 1,000 people throughout the greater Hartford area will get a meal. We don't know who you are, but we love you, we care for you, and we want to show you that we see you.
For some last night, they didn't just hear the popping of fireworks. They heard the snapping of branches as a storm rolled through. And now the cleanup begins.
Well, this is the first time I'm seeing this, so I'm a little bit shocked at how bad it is. Because I thought you were coming to get rid of the tree, and I was excited.
Laura Lagasse was one of many in Plainville who woke up in shock after a major storm battered their neighborhood Saturday night.
Called 911. I did not get anybody picking up the phone. Tried to get a hold of Eversource. I just sat here and waited, hoping somebody would come. I saw the fire department come, and I saw them go. And I don't know anything because I don't have any information, except for you right now.
Her home pelted with hail, shattering windows and damaging shutters. The storm even knocked over this huge tree, crushing her neighbor's car and parts of her garage.
I'm thankful it's the garage and not the house.
Her neighborhood was one of dozens calling in power outages, snapped trees, and downed power lines. In Southington, we saw 5 trees that had partially or completely come down just outside of a neighborhood. And in Harwinton, all along Harmony Hill Road, neighbors had to deal with tree debris in their yards. But for David Dennehy and his wife,
I don't think anyone imagined this.
They can only wait as this giant oak tree is blocking their driveway. What does that cleanup look like?
I don't know. Some of it beyond my scope, but you know, starting to pick up some down trees in the backyard and waiting for power to come back on and whatever else.
It's not clear how long the cleanup will take for some of our communities, but what is clear is that the people will not be doing it alone. Reporting in Harlingen, Noah Cornelius, NBC Connecticut News.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, don't cry,
An email exchange with a stranger.
It's special that we get to bring somebody full circle.
Led to a life-changing diagnosis and the start of a promising medical career for New Haven's Shay Taylor Allen.
I know a lot of young people are afraid to put themselves out there, afraid to send that email, afraid to make that call. But if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here right now.
But first, we have to go back to 2011. Shay graduated from Wilbur-Cross High School and immediately started working.
I wanted to help support my family at the time.
Taking a job as a janitor at Yale New Haven Hospital. One of the patients there was her mom.
So I was cleaning the offices of the CEO at the time, and I got the bright idea of emailing her.
I did what I would do for any patient, any family member, any employee. Ask somebody to take a look.
And that's exactly what happened. She had a new team, and they were able to help her.
A rare condition that had gone overlooked, now identified. The experience changed everything for Shay and for her mom.
She's able to see me live out the dream that I spoke about for so long, and she knew I wanted to help other people like her or in her situation.
Shay wasted no time. She graduated from Southern Connecticut State University, got her master's from Quinnipiac, and when she was accepted to medical school in D.C., Shay reached out to an old friend.
I'm so proud of you. I just recall saying congratulations, and I hope she comes back.
Now I'm here.
A full circle moment, and a few floors up, another was unfolding for Shay's mom.
We are here in the Healing Garden. The Healing Garden is where my children willed me every morning while I spent my time here in the hospital. I am really grateful for what my children did. I'm really grateful that Shay went above and beyond and sent that email for help because we were crying for help.
But now, they're tears of joy.
To see my children to exceed and do better than me, because that's what I always wanted them to do, better than me, and she has done it. With all the no's that we both got, I'm just so proud.
We talk all the time about her journey and how when we first met to where she is now, it's been incredible.
The OR is quiet, but will soon be filled with residents like Shay, eager to make a difference and help patients heal.
My dream is to make at least one small change within the hospital system.
I think they would look at her and they would feel safe around her.
Now she's in a position where she can have the privilege and the responsibility of helping out that person who stops her in the hall after a long shift and says, "Hey, Doc, I got to ask you a question."
What are you most proud of in this moment?
I'm most proud of a lot because there's so much that went along with the journey and things that I've been through to get here. So all my hard work finally paid off.
Taylor Regan, NBC Connecticut News.
For small businesses, even one day lost could mean hundreds lost. And for Deep River Roasters, today's their busiest day.
This announcement couldn't have come at a worse time. I've got a lot of stock that was made specifically for the busiest day of the week.
For Matt Resniski, owner of Deep River Roasters, water is the lifeblood of his business.
Coffee is 98.9% water. So for something like a coli showing up in our city water system, it kind of hurts.
When he heard about the E. coli boil water advisory, he originally didn't think he'd have to close entirely.
I put an announcement out this morning that we were only going to serve cold brew with ice that we bought because we make our cold brew with Poland Springs water. And we came in to find a notification put on our front door.
The warning says that Connecticut Water is working with the state health department to clear the E. coli from the water and hopes to have an update by Saturday evening. But while Deep River and the 8 other towns affected can go and get their water from emergency water tankers or elsewhere, businesses like Deep River Roasters, connected to the town supply, can only wait.
Pastries had already been ordered. All of the things that I paid for to stay in business and provide things to our customers now are being wrapped in the back and hopefully sold tomorrow because that's their last day.
In Deep River, Noah Cornelius, NBC Connecticut News.
Imagine buying a home and then you walk inside and find 3 skeletal remains. Well, that's what happened to the person that bought this home here in Burlington. I'm Priscilla Landaverde. I report for Morning Shows. So the buyer purchased this house here on Stanwich Lane during an auction in as-is condition. When the buyer walked in on Sunday for what is believed to be the first time, that's when they found the skeletal remains. Right now, we don't know who the people were, how they died, or what they were doing inside of that home. We do have a timeline about what we know about the property on our website.
Breaking news from this morning into our newsroom. I'm Noah Cornelius. State Senator Ryan Fazio has secured the GOP endorsement in the state governor's race. Meanwhile, his opponent, Betsy McCoy, has conceded. But how did we get to this point? Well, we have to go back to earlier this week when Erin Stewart, the former mayor of New Britain and the presumed frontrunner of the race, announced that she would be suspending her campaign after it was alleged that she misused a city credit card for her own personal reasons. Now, back to today, day 2 of the GOP convention. Voting began at 8:30, and it was pretty clear early on that Fazio had most of the votes. In fact, McCoy only had 8%. And after she conceded, Fazio ended up getting unanimous support during the convention, which gave him the nomination. Now, both candidates are calling for the Republican Party to unite in order to defeat Governor Ned Lamont in November. We'll have more information as it comes into our newsroom.
More victims have come forward in the Avon Daycare sexual assault case. I'm Priscilla Landaverde. I've been following this story for our morning shows at 5 and 6 a.m. The suspect accused of the crime is this man, 29-year-old John Carlos Barrios Otero. He worked at the Bright Path location in Avon, where police believe he inappropriately touched 5 boys between the ages of 3 and 5 during nap time.
It was never an isolated incident.
An attorney representing some of the families, Eric Schoenberg, believes more victims are out there and says help is available. Barrios Otero is being held on $3 million bond and is due back in court in June.